Hi, it's Mrs. B. This is day 52 of my new carnivore lifestyle. Everything's going good. I took my husband out to eat last night for his birthday. We went to a Mexican restaurant. That's what he wanted to do. And I was a little concerned about what I could or couldn't have. So I just ordered hamburger patties. I was very pleasantly surprised. They came out, they were big patties. There was two of them and had cheese in between and on top, and it was wonderful. Now, I was proud of myself for resisting the chips on the table. You know, there's always chips and hot sauce, and there is, my husband ordered queso. I love queso. Well, I passed up the chips, but I have to admit, I had my little bowl and I put a little bit of cheese in it and hot sauce, mixed it up, and I ate it. Ate it with a spoon. So there's probably something in the queso that I probably shouldn't have had. I don't know. Anyway, that's what I had, and I don't think their hot sauce has any cheese in it. I think it's homemade, so we should be safe there. Not cheese, sugar. So I think I'm safe there. But regardless, I did do a little bit of the queso. But other than that, my meal was just fine. Okay, and then I wanted to tell you I have not had any of the keto flu that they talk about, and I went straight into uh, the carnivore and intermittent fasting diet, and I started 23-hour fasting just right off the bat from the just a regular American diet. I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't doing keto. I hadn't done keto in a while. I never got good at doing keto because I was always looking for something different, some other kind of meal or what I could eat, what I couldn't eat. I didn't measure any. I don't want to have to measure anything. I think that's what makes this so nice. You don't have to measure anything. You don't really keep track of anything. You watch the carbs that are on anything you buy. Like what do I look? I look at the carbs. Like I buy what do I buy? I buy sausage. That's what I was trying to think of. I buy sausage, and I always look to see if it has sugar or carbs. And almost everything there is out there has uh, corn syrup in it. Almost everything, and that's sugar. Obviously, that's sugar. So you have to watch that. But as far as counting anything, no. Keeping track of anything, no. I like to keep track of what I eat, but I actually have even stopped doing that. The reason I did it was if I would have a stall, I could go look back on what I ate and what might have caused that stall. I don't know. And I have been in a stall basically since I had the steroid injections. Now I did start to lose a little bit in the last week, I think, or week or two, and I've stopped again already. So I really don't know. I don't know. That is where, um, Kristen, that is where I think the groups, one of those groups might help me, that I could figure out where I'm going wrong, why I'm not going, number one, into ketosis, and number two, what's the deal with the stalls? Why am I not losing weight like other people do? But it doesn't matter. I feel so good. I feel so good. Um, I want to tell you that what else I was telling you about. I'm not in ketosis. I the first 2 weeks that I was on this challenge of the 30-day carnivore challenge, the first 2 weeks I lost 10 pounds. And I did not have any of the strips to test to see if I was in ketosis. And then I got the spider bites, and then I got the steroid shots. Then I got more steroid shots for my back. And I know that seemed like a long time ago because it's been almost a month since I had that. No, it's longer than that. Well, no, that's right. I got the steroid shots in my back on um, March 1st. So it's been almost a month. How long does that last? When will it wear off? And after that, I've tried not to eat much cheese the last couple of weeks, but I did eat cheese today, and I had that a little bit of that on my hamburger last night, and then that queso. So if cheese causes me a stall, I don't understand because I really haven't been eating it because it also, I assume, causes me some other problems sometimes. So anyway, the ketosis, that might be one reason to try some of the groups. I'm just not ready to do that at this time. What happens to people on ketosis? Not ketosis, on carnivore or fasting. I've heard people being tired, extra tired. Not me. In fact, I probably had more energy than I've had before. Um, I just can't think of anything else people have problems with when they start. The lack of variety, I still believe, even though I want different things once in a while, I still believe there is enough variety because there's many different meats that you can eat, and then you can have eggs, and you can have, you can have fish and shrimp. Um, there, there's variety there. You can have cheese or not cheese. Um, there's spices that you can find that are okay to eat with this. So do I get tired? I can get tired of meat, but I can change the type of meat. I got tired of steak pretty quick, and I changed back to hamburger meat. I think I can handle hamburger meat longer than I can the steak. But then I'll go from that, I will go to like the salmon. I love the salmon. Or I still haven't had shrimp in a long time. I could go to shrimp. So there's variety there. You just have to be prepared. And another thing, that is it. Be prepared. I find that true with no matter what way of eating you have. Even the American diet. We have fast food on the standard American diet. So why shouldn't we make it convenient for ourselves and prepare ahead in all this other stuff? So, like carnivore. So, as far as that goes, yes, every once in a while I think I want something, and but I get past that, and I don't really have any trouble with the fasting. I still want to try the longer fast again. I did a 36, might have been more than 36, but around a 36-hour fast a while back, and I haven't done it since. And I really don't know why I haven't done it. I just haven't done it. Oh, I hate yawning on this video. I should figure out. I can edit a little bit, but when I do, sometimes I mess up. So I'm probably just going to leave that yawn in here. One thing I wanted to talk to people about today was fasting. I watched a doctor. I cannot pronounce his name. I may put it up here. I may put it up here. Let me check and see if I can do that real quick. Right here. I did it. Put his name right here. And I cannot pronounce that, and I'm sorry. But this is the doctor on YouTube. I'm going to link his, link a, put a link in the description about the video I watched. I don't think it's under his podcast or whatever. It is under uh, someone else, but he is speaking, and that's his name. Let me put this other stuff away. I'm so proud of myself. I know that sounds silly, but hey, I've just recently learned how to do some of this stuff, and it's just, I'm a work in progress. So the fact that I was able to get his name up here during this video makes me happy. So anyway, that is his name, and that's who I've been listening to. And this is something that he was saying that I found very interesting, and I wrote it down because my memory, I could remember about what I said, but not exactly. And even then, I think I have um, paraphrased some of this. So he's talking about the benefits of fasting and being in ketosis. This is number one. When you're fasting, the your body is going to use your fat as energy, and it burns that fat. So that's what we want, right? And also, there's something called brain derived neurotopic factor that it causes, I didn't really write that down right, but that's what you go into, and it eats, let me get this over here right. It says your body eats the fat and other redundant intercellular debris, and that you don't, the debris that you don't need. And then when you do go back and eat after fasting, then it replaces that intercellular debris with new cells. And that isn't okay. It says fasting isn't just about losing weight, it's about changing your entire cellular mechanism. I find that very, very interesting. You may not like to go listen to some of these, and I don't think that video is more than, well, it's not, I don't think that one's very long, but there's another one I believe that he has that is goes into more detail, and it is very long. You know, it's over an hour long if I remember right. And I myself will listen to it while I'm working, but not everyone will sit down and listen to something that's over an hour long. But I'm going to take his name off here for just a moment, for a little bit. Well, for the rest of the video. I thought, oh no, it's leaving a mark. It didn't. I did finally get Auntie's health update, get her to do one, and then she uploaded it yesterday, and I put a link to it in yesterday's uh, video. She really didn't get it posted till this morning, and I put a link to it in yesterday's video. I may put a link to the playlist of her health journey, so if you'd like to go see the before and after, you can. She's just like me. We are a little scatterbrained, and we like to show different things. She shows her place. I tell you, she has a nice place. Now, right now, you can see that in her video. You can see the land around her house, and it's pretty desolate because in the Texas Panhandle, it is just dry, and the trees are dormant for sure. Right now, we need rain, and it will stay that way until we get rain. But she's feeling so much better and looks so much better, and I'm hoping the whole purpose of us doing these, with her. With me, it's just seeing this old lady um, go on this carnivore challenge, see if my health gets better, see if I lose weight. That's all that is, and to keep me accountable. And then her health journey, I think surely there's people out there that suffer just like she has for years and has not gotten any relief, can see there is relief out there. It gives them hope. It may not work for everyone, but hey, go look and see what it's done for her. See what you think. Because she was in lots of pain for years and years, and now she is not. She has a little pain from a few things once in a while, but nothing like it was. I mean, it was debilitating. She couldn't even get out of bed, or she would go to bed. It would cause a depression. So there's a little bit of both going on there. A lot of both. I'm not going to say a little bit. There was a lot of both. Um, well, this is not going to be as long as others, but do check out fasting and the benefits of fasting. And he says that doctor, what is his name right there? He says that fasting works with all diets. So that's interesting to know. In fact, the lady that I think that really caused me to do this for weight loss was a lady down the street from my son-in-law, my daughter and my son-in-law, that he said she was larger than I was, and that she started just fasting, just eating one meal a day within that 1 hour, and she didn't change her diet at all. She just kept eating the way she ate, but she only ate once a day during that 1 hour, and she is real small now and very energetic and stuff. So I think that was part of what caused me to do this. The other part was I got to seeing how, uh, well, that was the fasting part. Then there was the carnivore part that I was reading about that brought in the health benefits. And so, of course, I was doing it for the health and the weight, I guess. I don't know. Who knows what I've said in past videos, but I think it was for both. And I'm going to stay on it for the health benefits. I'm very anxious to see what my doctor has to say when I go. And I found out I go April 3rd to that doctor. I'm also going to a spine a neurosurgeon on the 3rd to see about my back. And I'm anxious to see the answers from some of these doctors. So especially, my it's my cardiologist that would do the blood work, and I'm curious. And he's the one that was telling me to, basically, he was saying eat high protein, or at least protein, and told me to get rid of all these other things. And so I'm thinking he would go along with this. I'm not even sure I'm going to tell him that it's the carnivore, but I might just say it's a protein diet. I don't know. I don't know what I'll tell him. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to let y'all uh, go. I hope you will come back. I appreciate you so much. And comment, like, subscribe, share. Help us grow this little channel if you would. Thank you. Bye bye.